John, a really tough day today. What's your assessment of the game?
Well, we didn't play well. They played well. So that's the harsh assessment of the game. That's the factual assessments of the game. We were very much in the game. 37 minutes. We hadn't really laid a glove on them. They'd put one over the bar, but we were coping with them. But you're not coming to football matches just to cope. You know, we've got to start hurting teams, and we're not doing that at the moment. We're not putting them under enough pressure. We didn't put them under any pressure today. I think our first shot was Nathan's over the bar. I think that was our only shot. And we were, after the first goal went in, we regrouped and got to half time. Made 3 positive subs, in my opinion, trying to go and get a foothold into the game. And within 3 minutes, it all goes out the window with shoddy defending. And then after that, we capitulated, and that's an alarming sign. We've had a good chat in there with the players. The skipper, Seamus, who's travelled down today, travelled down yesterday with the team. He wants to be part of it. He wants to have a big effort of keeping this club in the league that we've fought to get to. And he's given a rallying cry saying we're not going down, and the will of this club will keep us up. But we've got to start showing it with the performances. And there is still a lot of games to play. But we've got to start finding a way to be more positive. We've got to attack teams. And when we concede, like we did the second goal, it fell apart. And that can't happen. We've got to be better than that. And I think we will be better than that. We'll get a couple of players back for the Port Vale game. And we've just got to be more creative. We've got to make more chances. And we've got to start showing that we need to score goals. Because the only way you get out of trouble is by scoring goals. And that's plagued us all season. But the season's not over yet. And there's still a lot of games to go. And we've got to have a good go at it.
How surprised were you that the team capitulated?
Very. It doesn't happen very often. And when it does, it's remarkable. Got to thank the Savlon fans. Thought they were fantastic again. And, you know, we've got no excuses. We had the excuses on Tuesday. We were on the end of some, really unfortunate things on Tuesday. No excuses today. They were miles better than us today in every department. And we got exactly what we deserved. But when you're not playing well, you've got to stay in the game. And we stayed in it for 37 minutes. Yeah, it's a very good goal to open the score. And the second goal isn't a very good goal. It's pathetic from our point of view. And then we've collapsed. And we've let them have too much time and space to do what they want. And they could have scored more. But they didn't. And I said to the players in there, I've had worse days than this. And we've come back from it. We've come back stronger from it. But we've got to find a way to attack. And that'll be the focus for the next 13 days.
You mentioned a rallying cry from Seamus in there. How important will Seamus and senior players in the squad be?
Massive. I mean, you've seen how much he meant to Sean McConville there. He's run himself into the ground today. He can't do it on his own. Couple of little bright sparks. Maybe Nathan Butler looked a bit lively when he came on. But we've got to have more than that. For what we've got, for the players that we've got to start hurting teams a bit more, or certainly putting them under pressure. And we never had a corner today. I can't ever remember the game that we've never had a corner. We don't have many games where we don't have a shot on target either. So that is disappointing. Beauty of football is always the next game.
How useful is the break in some ways? Did it give you a chance to kind of reset in some ways?
It'll just give us a chance to get a couple of players back. I'd sooner be playing Tuesday, to be honest. I want to get this game out of my system. But it's no point dwelling on it. We'll look at what went wrong. I know what went wrong, so I've seen it with my own eyes. But we'll look at what went wrong, and then we'll try and put plans in place to make sure that this never happens again.
8 games to go. You're only 2 points as it stands from safety. A lot of points still to play for.
Loads of points to play for, and we've got to show that will. We've got to show that character that is being very evident and very representative of every Accrington team that's played for myself and Jimmy. That's got to come out again, and hopefully it will.